definitely here to remember all the words in the correct order.
That's why I was laughing.
Thanks, Dave. You're welcome. We put on lightsaber shows to raise money for good causes. Here at Emerald City, we have a booth where we're raffling off a one-of-a-kind lightsaber for Marybridge Children's Hospital. So if you haven't checked out our booth yet, we've got like a giant Coruscant set to make it look like you're in the Jedi Temple. So super awesome. Consider donating to that raffle. We also do other events for which we have practices, as you might guess. We do train with these on a weekly basis. That's every Thursday, 7 to 9, currently at Seattle Center. So if you're interested after this class in partaking more, you check us out online, on Instagram, find out when classes are, and find out how you can get more involved. So what we're going to be doing today is teaching you some of the basics of what we do. Now everything is choreographed, nothing is sparring. This means don't do anything without agreeing to it first with your opponent. Don't just start wailing on someone, please.
If you start wailing on someone, we will take the saber away and you'll be asked to leave immediately.
Yeah, so everything is, it's theater, right? It's stage combat. If you are here to learn how to fight, sorry, we're here to teach you how to look like you're fighting, like you're just walked right out of the movies. That's what we're here for. This is Rain. Rain is Camino Temple's costume consular. In order to become an official member, you do need a costume. We have costumes, we're not wearing it because we figured this would be a little bit easier for folks to understand that we were attempting to teach, rather than someone just in a Jedi costume, not looking at you, Cal. I had to. There's one in every class, 2 in every class. Hang on.
3 in every class.
3 in every class.
Oh my gosh, see, there's 3 in every class. It's just, fewer people have this logo on their bodies. Well, actually, you know what, I'm going to stop talking. Hey, Ryan, take it away.
All right. I'm blanking on where we just left off. All right. Yeah, so if you have costume questions after this and are interested in becoming an official member, please let me know. I am the one who will help walk you through that process. Because we are Lucasfilm recognized, we do have costume standards. So that's something to be aware of. Today we're going to be teaching you some of the very basic moves. We use a series of things called letters that are just a couple like strikes in a pattern. Those are really good basis for starting off building your own fight. If you're like, I'm working on this choreo and I don't know where to go from here, you can be like, hey, what if we try and like swap in the letter here but make it like flashy. So yeah, again, I think we're gonna demonstration, and then we'll hand out sabers.
Yeah, let's show them what this will look like.
Okay.
What this could look like.
This is an example of our fight A, which is sort of one, we have a like hand fight that everyone in the temple is sort of expected to know, so that if we, for some reason, you want this never actually has to happen, if you need to swap someone into a show at the last minute, everyone knows the fight, and you can just be like, all right, let's refresh Friday for a couple hours, and then we're good to go. So.
I have been beaten.
That also is a great demonstration of one thing that we expect you to do. Pull your blows.
So,
If for some reason your partner doesn't match where you're blocking, you don't want to like whack them in the head. So don't expect that your partner is going to actually block.
Rain was in the moment. I was mentally in 2022. Just like, yep. Oh, whoops. There we go. Mentally in 2022 is only a month away. If you want to see it.
Oh boy, no.
There we go.
Don't like that.
All right. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and
Also, just to emphasize, that was all choreographed.
none of that was improvised. Yeah. All right, we're going to collect waivers now. If you signed a waiver,
Please
feel free
stand
to
up.
stand up, feel free to come grab a lightsaber. Not all of these.
If you are short, you probably want a slightly shorter saber. Just keep them
Waiver first, lightsaber second.
I'm going to the chat aggregate right now. Do you want to put that in the bag? It's in the bag? Not that bag.
Of course, you guys know it.
All the lightsabers. This is pretty cool. Do you not get one? Oh, that's right, you gave it. Yeah.
Alright.
Cool.
Yeah, alright. If you have someone you really need to work with because COVID reasons, that's fine.
Or because of family reasons. Or because you really want to not injure them.
I mean, you don't want to injure anyone.
Or maybe there's those people that you specifically want to not injure.
Alright. Unless that applies to you. Alright, if your birthday is a odd month, that side of the room. If it is an even month, that side of the room. Odd, even.
Alright, who's odd? Who's odd? Not me.
Everybody's odd.
Embrace the odd.
Alright, now everybody.
Alright.
What a way to start a class.
What's not bad.
Alright, can we get someone from this side to move over to that side? Oh, okay, yeah, that works. That's better. That's better. Like you're being smart.
You did. You got it. You did. You got it. You really became a part of the company.
I don't want to cosplay it.
No.
I might look you,
Awesome.
Go ahead. Go across the way. Alright, now I'm sending you all over.
And
Hey, what's
there we
up?
go.
Nice.
Occasionally I do okay with this.
Yeah. I have a deck so I can show you anything you
Keep an eye on that.
Go that way.
know. Yeah.
And this group this way. That way.
This is mine as well. If you guys ever want a volunteer live streamer for you,
Cool. Yeah, good to know. Thank you.
I'm able to get cell signal pretty much anywhere. It's nice.
You have like a bunch of boosters or something in that backpack?
Yeah, and I'm also gamifying the data prioritization with the cell phone companies. So this is super awesome. Yeah.
As you are switching your sabers around, please be aware of your spatial awareness.
Behind you.
If I am walking behind you, please don't whack me. Do not whack someone next to you.
Black my camera, I'm going to be very upset.
Do not whack the camera.
Hi.
Also, as a reminder,
The camera? This is like a lot more fun.
these are our lightsabers. These cost money. Please do not break them. Please be nice to them.
You signed a thing that said you will pay us if you break it, so don't break it.
Don't break it.
Alright. On that note, we're going to teach you basically what's known as letters. As most letters have, there is an alphabet. This alphabet contains 26 letters. Crazy, isn't it? Alright, we're going to start at the logical start, which is the letter A. Give us a little bit of space here. That way we can just show you what this is going to look like. Alright. Well, let's at least grab the middle one.
And one.
Alright. Hang on. Got it. Alright.
Alright, so in general, we're going to try and orient ourselves this direction since that's the direction you are all. If Ash is going to be attacking me, the person facing that wall is attacking. If I'm attacking, the person facing that wall is attacking. Follow the side that you're on. Am I attacking? Alright. Alright. Letter A
Hey.
is going to be, I'll have you follow along, attacking their left leg their right leg, and then their head. And again, you might notice, if Ash somehow just failed to hit, like block their leg, I'm gonna stop there. I'm not gonna like whack their leg. Same with the head strike. So keep that in mind so you don't whack your opponent.
Let's try that again.
Alright, so that again is going to be the left leg, the right leg, and then the head.
Now, you notice that I'm like spinning my saber a little bit, being all flashy like. That's not accessible to everybody. Let me show you a way that you can simplify that down. So if you're just getting into this, there's your hip block, there's your second one, and then just turn horizontal for that head block. Now, that's not to say that that's a lesser way of doing it. It's just, you know, if all the twirls don't come to you naturally, that's fine. So let's do it again a little bit quicker. Could look just as cool, just a matter of making that nice.
Alright, have you all orient yourselves in the direction that we are oriented? If you are facing the same direction that I am facing,
You're facing the brown wall, you're attacking.
facing the brown wall, you are starting by attacking, and you will follow along with my strikes for the first try here. Alright, you are attacking. You are going to strike towards their left leg, then their right leg, and then their head. Let's do that one more time. Alright.
Oh, no, don't worry about me.
Their right leg, and then their head.
Alright, go ahead and give us a try at your own pace. We're going to come around and help anybody out if they need any help.
Mindful of your space.
My left hand did nothing for you. Instead of I should, because otherwise.
There we go. Okay. That's right.
Yeah, how did you know?
Yeah, if you are feeling comfortable with this, you are welcome to switch who is attacking and who is defending. Agree with your partner on it.
And I just screwed up. All right.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I am so sorry.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you blocked it. Yeah, I kind of came the wrong angle.
You haven't already. Who's attacking and who's blocking?
Okay. The tunnel of lightsabers is pretty cool. Yeah, I know. I was like,
Let's go. Blocking those strikes either.
Just do it like this.
Yeah, don't flip your grip though. That's going to make your block. like so. Or if you're doing it the other way, take 2 hairs on it. Don't
Yeah, it actually is much easier with the shortest stay.
It's fine. You're just getting forgetting things. Okay. Yeah. I don't have to come as far on the last one too. I can back. No, more on the stop.
We're awesome.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
That's fun.
Be aware of your spacing. Be aware of your spacing and your speed.
Okay. So you need to slow it down.
It is very exciting. I know that.
Yeah, no. A little bit further back. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, for the legs.
Go down, go like that.
Alright, can you attack me?
So,
That looked really good. That's very nice.
I'm always over here.
looking good out there.
Alright,
You replied.
that was letter A. Anyone want to guess what comes next?
Not the bees!
Killer bees.
Alright. I'm gonna find space,
Okay. Oh, here.
Alright. Again, this is also a pattern of 3 strikes, except it is a little bit different. I'm going to still start by attacking their left side, but instead of their hip, I'm going to go for their left shoulder, their right shoulder, and I'm going to pull back and stab at their midsection. Keep in mind, you are stabbing at their midsection, do not stab them. If they do not attempt with your saber, do not stab them. Stop either well before you're going to actually stab them, or stab past them. And again, if you stab past them, make sure that if they suddenly move, you don't actually stab them.
No stabbing.
No stabbing.
Alright, so let's show that.
Yeah. Alright, so that is their left shoulder, right shoulder, stab. And how you deflect the stab is a little bit up to you.
Yep.
There's several different ways you can do it.
So, shoulder, shoulder. You can just press it down if you want. My block of preference is, since I just blocked to the shoulder here, it's really easy to just drop my blade to catch that and move it over to the side. So just 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
This is a really good time for me to mention that a lot of you are very tall with very long blades. There are sprinkler heads.
Oh, yes.
Please try not to hit those.
Please try not to hit the ceiling in general.
Thank you.
Yes, please don't hit the ceiling. Alright, let's walk through this slowly once together. If you are facing that direction, you're facing the brown wall, you are starting by attacking following me. Alright, you are going to attack their left shoulder, their right shoulder, and then you are going to stab at their midsection.
Sweet.
Alright, give that a try. We'll come around and help if you have any questions.
No stabbing.
Remember to take it slow until you get the feel of it.
After this is done, is it possible to get just a small little we would have to talk about the organization.
Yeah, as long as nobody has a shift after this, it's fine. Yeah, let's learn what that actually is.
Make sure that the staff.
Yeah, we will. Okay, cool. Sure, there's lots of chat. Rain is the only one who's on official command. I'm the global director, so I'm not in charge of the local chapter. I'm in charge of all of them. But I'm sure that we have to chat. I will take that up, but if not, I will go ahead and take that role.
Good question. I have a friend of mine, and I think he watches the stream every day. Is Mara part of your group? Mara?
Yeah.
Okay.
They are. Yeah.
I'm hoping to run into him somewhere.
Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. He hasn't been by in a while, but he used to be pretty active.
Yeah, he has a Guillermo cosplay that was on point. I was so freaking amazed.
I don't fit in my cosplays anymore. Pandemic is sleeping.
I think, you know, where I don't normally care what size body for whatever,
Absolutely,
but
yeah.
Mare, I think, was born to play Guillermo.
Usually in Kylo Ren, but my hips have gotten considerably larger. So my tunic no longer fits
Usually, currently, so you get your sword back. Currently, we're trying to do this theatrical, right? So you wind back up and then stab it. It's more dramatic. Okay. And it also makes it more obvious. It's like, oh, right, I got a block. It's sometimes confusing. Yeah. My other suggestion would be, if their sword's coming in this way, knock it off that way, not this way. Because if it's coming into this side, you're dragging it across the torso, which is bad and can get you, dark mold. But if you knock it off that way, it's out of your way. So it's a little safer for you. And as part of the thing about if you're really sword fighting, you want to get the other blade away from you as fast as possible.
Excellent. Sorry. Look at that. One step behind.
We've been swapping back and forth. Keep doing that. You don't go
Attention, please. All right, we have taught you A, we have taught you B. I'm sure you're going to do what comes next.
D. You will see.
That will come later. All right. Yes. Switch partners. All right. If you are facing that wall, scoot one, two that way. If you are at the end of the line, you are going all the way to the beginning.
All right. I'm going to have you.
I'm Noah.
Meet your partner.
Nice to meet you.
Already.
I'm Lily.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
For the letter C.
All right. Unlike the previous two, it has 4 strikes. But it is going to start similarly. All right. I am going to attack their left shoulder. I'm going to attack their left, the right shoulder.
My other left.
Other left.
Yeah. I'm going to attack their head, and then I'm going to pull it back and stab. So it's a little bit of the combo of the first two, but it is left shoulder, right shoulder, head, and then stab. And, alright, so let's do this all together very slowly. Again, those of you facing the ground wall, you're following me and attacking to start with. Alright, you're attacking their left shoulder, their right shoulder, their head, and then stab. And again, make sure you don't actually stab your partner.
For that stab, real quick, there's a few different ways of doing that stab. So the shoulder is pretty much the same. Head, however you want to block that one's up to you. Stab, again, as we did with B, you can just plunge your saber straight down, which from a head block can be really easy for you if you want. You can also do what I'm doing. Twist your saber down, twist your saber in, whatever makes most sense to you.
Do not stab each other.
Alright,
All right.
there you go.
I think that's really cool. Look at the ceiling. You can see all those lights change as people are swinging their swords. Oh yeah, yeah.
It's all good.
And they get the Star Wars disco. This is the type of Christmas lights I can get into.
Oh, what was that? Oh, yeah.
I've never seen shorts, so sorry.
The attack is for this one or it's under?
It's gonna come around, so I usually come around, so it's not the block is usually more vertical. Okay. And you can play with it, but that's my suggestion. Like, ready? Yeah, and then yeah.
That is over time.
Ready?
How's it going?
You want to move back a little bit? Yeah.
Smiling. You can't tell I'm smiling.
If you are not already, switch up to attacking and defending.
Here we go. I'm coming in. So, you get the ball now. Shoulder, head, and okay, now hold on. Take the hit. The first thing that blows down by like 10 or 20%. Cool.
All right. I'm pretty sure you can guess what letter comes next. It's definitely X. All right. It is D. That's not a letter.
That's the meaning. I mean,
All right. So, in this one, I'm sure it's focused, right? Okay. Make sure I know which I'm doing. You are going to, as previously, start by attacking their left shoulder. You are then going to attack their right hip, their right shoulder, and then their left hip. So that is their shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip.
And so just keep in mind, as you're going from shoulder to hip, should be relatively easy by just dropping your blade. Coming up from hip to shoulder should just be a matter of spinning your blade up. If you're finding yourself doing more work than that to block that, we'll come around and just show you the moves, but it should just be a nice smooth flow for those blocks.
Don't hit yourself.
Alright, let's give that a try all together, shall we?
Alright, again, if you're facing the brown wall, you're following me and attacking. Alright, you're going to attack their left shoulder, their right hip, their right shoulder, their left hip.
Alright, here we go.
I like this on a smack and
You're all good.
If you have
Surprisingly, I haven't had a limb amputated yet. Or cut in half.
Alright, now when you rush to that next step, just twist in and like bring your body into it. So you don't want to like leave your hands out here because that's going to make the a little bit awkward for you. So if you're blocking here, I want you to that saber out and just like twist your whole torso into that. There you go. And then flick it up for your shoulder. And then again, twist your torso. There you go. There's one. You're going to try it. One. Flip up.
yeah.
There you go. Let's try that again. Shoulder. Okay, flip it up. Flip it up on the inside. I'm going to go from hip to shoulder. And then another try from the top. Shoulder. Other way around. You want to into that block. There you go.
Right.
This way. Up. Almost there. One. I got you. Hold on. One.
I like what we're doing, like, how they
Right.
It's just like caressing the other way.
We get there. That's as soon as I'm watching.
Right. That always happens.
I know.
Weightlifting,
Yep.
dancing, yeah.
Every time.
Every time. Okay.
You're going beautiful.
So your foot is blocking here. Block this way. There you go. That'll give you a slightly versus trying to go all the way around. You still get the fancy flip, but you can get it slightly easier.
I think shoulder.
Yeah.
Alright,
too.
Introduce yourself to your partner. I'm not.
Hello, my name's Anna. I'm Sharon. Hi, Sharon.
All right. Guess what letter is next?
5.
You're all wrong. We're doing force pushes.
Echo.
I'm such a troll. All right.
Alright, one thing very, very important when you're doing force pushes. Awareness of your surroundings. Do not force push your opponent into someone else, into a wall, into someone's saber. Hi, Jade. Just don't be aware of if you are the one doing the force push, make sure that you are looking at what is behind your opponent, and if there is someone walking right behind them, maybe don't force push them into that person walking right behind them. Just be aware of your surroundings. Right. When you're doing force pushes, a couple of important things to keep in mind. You want your hands to be flat. You don't want your hands to be doing this because that looks like force lightning or speed. I don't know. You don't want it to be like or whatever. You want it to be like you are about to actually push someone. All right. When you are the one doing the force push, you want. Am I doing it?
Yeah, go for it.
You want to wind up your force because a lot of times what we do is stage combat. You're on a stage. You want to make it obvious that what you're doing. Because if you should go like that, then it's like no one's clear what you're doing. So if you wind it up and force push, and it'll be cool. If you are the one on the receiving end of the force push, you want to look like you're doing force push.
Please agree with your partner where you're going to force push. So, hey Rain, force push me in my left shoulder.
Your left shoulder.
This one.
The other left. No, you're left from your right.
Hi.
Step
See,
2.
awareness of surroundings, right? So, the thing that Rain just said to do, I didn't do. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I'm doing great. So, make sure to pick your target, right?
The
Yeah,
most,
in the face.
yeah, the most common ones are chest or stomach. Chest, stomach. Again, being aware of where you're getting force push. Don't get force pushed into each other.
Yep. Yeah. Let's give that a go. All right. So with your partner, make sure that you're not pushing them into chairs, into us. Just agree where you're going to force push, then make sure you have a nice wind up, push, and then thunder takes the hit.
Agree
Give it a go.
on where you are pushing them as well.
I don't think this one's quite as structured. It's more the stage. Oh yeah.
Think about it, you're actually hitting them in the chest, but you're not actually hitting them in the chest.
This is
I'm sure you know this, Rain is fall back.
yeah, I can turn that on.
As long as your hands would touch by the world. Not as powerful in the first push, Dave.
And I got stuck in a corner with all the force pushes.
You could just fall into somebody's seat.
I could. I just want to hit the ground.
For like,
I'll go stomach. That's right.
Sneak over.
It's a practice. It's a skill. Push the glasses right over the face. Right shoulder. I like it. He's fun. Right. It's like,
All right.
Yeah.
There's more than one force move that we can do. More than just force pushing. The other one is up the dark side.
Don't force push your luck. It's okay. Joke's on me.
The other one we'll be today is, I think I heard someone say it, the force choke. Cinnabon, one of Darth Vader's favorite moves. It's a pretty good one. A couple things to note. When you are the one doing the choking, you want your hand to be in a choking position, not a weird claw, not a force push, not
Not a fist.
a fist. You either have your fingers spread a little bit, you can have them together, however you want to do it. Make sure that if they aren't spread, they're still very much a grasping.
Yeah, you could squish a very small strawberry.
Totally grasping. However you want to do it, it's up to you. You generally want to start with it down, and then you are going to like just grab your opponent by the throat when you have like 5 feet space between you. So, so there are a couple ways you can get out of that. One that is my preferred way, which is basically what we did, is I have the hook, I'm going to raise my hand a little bit, and then throw down. And the raising the hand up is the cue to your partner that you're about to throw it down. Because it's one of those things where it's like, same with force pushes and force chokes, if you do a force push on your opponent and they don't react, it's sort of, or if there's like a huge delay in the reaction, it's not quite as...
That's why my force pushes don't look like this. They look like that. You know, full-on lightning bender stuff. Same thing with the force chokes, right? Up, down. Not just Vader, New Hope style. It tracks on film because they have a soundtrack. We do not.
If you're the one being force choked, having your neck going up on your tippy toes, obviously you can't actually, fully levitate yourself.
You can, please teach us.
It hits the camera at just the right time. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I got it.
Ooh, I only have a prime one.
All right, awesome.
All right.
If you don't feel like going all the way up on your tippy toes, force choking has been seen many a time. If you recall how Krennic reacted in Rogue One, it's just like that. And you're just kind of like losing your composure. Yeah, well.
And your job.
Yeah.
Are we blind?
Deploy the garrison!
Deploy the oxygen!
All
Alright,
right.
give that a try.
Give it a try. I think I'll do it force choking, do it
It was like, you're looking awfully Avatar for a Star Wars character. I was like, oh.
I'm gonna put on the full costume later on, but I can't do this in the con bathroom. It's gonna be the hotel, so.
No, I was like admiring it, going, how does it apply to? Oh, it doesn't apply to Star Wars.
Yeah, hilariously enough, I do have a Star Wars costume that's basically Fire Nation costume.
Nice.
But just Star Wars enough to pass.
Oh yeah.
It's totally okay. Don't you worry. I'll just work to magic.
Big specificity. Right. How are your knees? Sore? Okay. Sure.
No, I just do a sit down. Really is.
All right. We have taught you letters, saber strikes. We have taught you force moves. It is now up to you and your partner to build a short bit of choreography to be shown off to the rest of us in 15-ish minutes.
Yeah.
Your short music choreo can be very short.
I'd say
It
like,
should have-
think like, I want like a 10-second fight from each one of you.
Yeah.
So, like, don't be going off and creating Battle of the Heroes here. Just short fight, tell a story, have someone clearly win or lose, some saber strikes, some force moves, and give you 15 minutes to build that.
So couple saber strikes, couple force moves. Make sure you end it somehow. Even if it's just a, all right, we're gonna show off. Be aware of your surroundings as you are working on this.
So we need you guys. Are we? Just some people. Okay. So let's just go. Yeah, so we can start A. So that one's top. Overhead, yeah. So that one ends with overhead. So let's kind of walk through it. So here, I will force push you, and then come back in. And then there's that one finishes with the center strike goes. So it finishes here. And then so it's A, push, D, and then we want 10 seconds, right? Yeah. So let's walk through that. So see how it goes. Yeah. Here. And then why don't I come in with the same attack pattern? And then from there, what feels good to you? How can we go back to this?
Yeah, let's. All right, ready?
Oh, I was thinking I was dying. We're both throwing ourselves in the fire here. I have an idea. So, I was joking around the rondo musical form, A, B, A, C, A, and then on that A again, this is the scale. So A, there, wait, A is light, sorry. So, down, clouds, and then you just, so let's do A,
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that'll work, right?
Okay.
like separate them mentally so we can like step back and then okay, we're on C 1, 2, 3, 4, stab, leg, block, stab. Yeah, we'll do ABA right now. So A, down, down, B. Go back to A. So that'll send us that way. Come around now. And then we back off. C is, sorry, where's C? C starts out here down. That's A. Back up to here. Oh, it's like, you're right. Yeah. So if it ends
Yeah, we did. I came up with it.
do you want to block stab or have that be it?
Well, if I fall this way,
C is up, down.
cool, let's do that. So then, because I'm right down here, if you're cool enough, I can then just slide forward.
So that's it. We block that way. And come back around that way.